Hola and bienvenidos. Welcome to my live. I am the Pescatarian Gardener and I am in zone 9A, guys. Yes, 9A. Now, let me make sure I turn off my phone because that is a bad habit I have. I forget to turn down my phone and I forget to mute my notifications. But today we are talking about fall. So if you are here and this is your first time here, then and you're watching the replay, I just want to say thank you. Gracias. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Hey, I'm biased. Hey, Queen, how are you? How was your weekend? How are things going? And do you have a date already for the event that you do? Um, I'm asking because, the Soil Expo is in April, and I believe your event is in May. So if I'm going to go to both, I have to really plan. Uh-oh, a slight echo. Oh, no, I don't know what to do. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. But are you going to do the crab fest? Crab boil. I forgot the no. Crawfish. How about now? Is there still an echo? I'm hoping not. Because I don't know why I would have one. Hey Mike, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Do you have YouTube tab Queen? I don't, just this StreamYard is up. I did turn the volume down. I don't know. But anyway, I'm so sorry for the echo. Oh, he's not getting an echo. Okay. So unbiased, the crawfish kickback. Do you have a date for that? And will you have oh, perfect. Thank you. And do you have any info on that? I know it's kind of early, but if I'm gonna do both, I want to be able, I have to plan it since I know the Soul Expo is April. Hey, Precious. I was looking at your video. Didn't get a chance to comment, but I did give you a thumbs up. Hey, LGG. I was of those you know, all the information you gave, and of course, the one that stuck out to me was the one. So, hola, ¿cómo estás, LGG love? Because we have our own eggs, we don't have to be worried. But I know a lot of people are concerned with the recalls. So have your own eggs and we don't have that issue. So for some reason or another, it's showing up that my internet is a little spotty. So I'm hoping it holds out. So like I was saying, thank you and welcome for coming. Wanted to welcome you all to my live. As always, I always started off with letting everybody know what my temperatures are. And guys, fall is definitely in the air. Today it's 76 degrees right now, and the high was only 82. Yeah, they are. They really are. I mean, it's crazy. It is really crazy. You think about it, you done spent your money, you come home, and now they're telling you, hey, don't eat this, or this is not good. But thank you, Precious, for always letting us know what's going on, because sometimes we don't have the time to look, or like me, I forget to look. So, this time I'm fine, but who knows when. So thanks, sis. Yes, Memorial Day weekend, we've been out. Okay, good. So guys, if y'all don't know, Unbiased is involved in setting up, correct me if I'm wrong, Queen, setting up the crawfish kickback. They play spades and dominoes. So it's good time. It was the first time they did it last year. It was wonderful. What's up, David Corey Cropper? Thank you for coming. Yeah, so if anybody is thinking about coming, I suggest you start getting your ducks in the row, aka your dollars, your coins, because if you're gonna do the soil expo and you want to do that, which I do want to do both, um, the exposure is wonderful. Getting going to another gardening zone, like I love that. So that would be great. That would be great. Um, so fall is definitely in the air. Our temperatures have not hit the 90s in the past 7 days, 7 to 8 days. So I'm really happy about that. It's so crazy because tomatoes don't produce when it's over 95 degrees. And now they're like, hey, we're coming out. We're starting to do something. So there's a lot of prepping that you do for each season. At least I do. So somebody wants to know the location for the crawfish. Unbiased will put that in the chat. She let me see if I can go back. Y'all see, it's Memorial Day weekend. They're gonna announce it soon. So May 23rd to 25th. And let me just write that down so I don't forget. I thought it was then. So if you have to drive, okay. Y'all see this, guys? Needville, Texas. And Unbiased, will you be putting up hotels or anything that are good? Because when you're coming out of the area into an area, you don't necessarily know if that hotel is a good hotel or not. Doesn't have to be a 5-star hotel as far as I'm concerned. I just don't want to be at one of those let's say extracurricular activity hotels. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm sure she'll fill everybody in. I love this cool weather. I can't wait to get in the garden tomorrow. Exactly. Guys, my garden, y'all know I've been trying so hard to get it together and organized. I've been doing it. Hey, Shawnee, how are you? Thanks for coming, sis. I appreciate you. We normally have a list of the hotel. Okay, very good. I didn't know, Unbiased. I knew I wasn't going to be able to go when you guys did it last year because the coins just weren't there. Had a lot going on, but I will be looking out for that. And anytime you drop it, I will definitely mention it on my channel during my lives. You read my mind. Hotels close to it. Right, exactly. She said, no, we not doing that. We need to be safe. Exactly. So guys, in addition to it being fall coming up, it brings about a whole lot of different issues. For one, even though, which is only 10 days away. Well, 10 days? No, today's the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 6 days away. So, because the equinox comes in on Sunday, September 22nd. Yeah, it's the 22nd. So, it brings a lot of things to mind. For one thing, things are getting cheaper for the summer. So I started doing this. I noticed the trend, and it's a trend we see in fashion and everything. At the end of the season, things are cheaper. Okay. Well, I bought my greenhouse off season and saved a ton of money. I also the other day purchased netting for my fruit trees, and it was cheap, guys. I got 6. Wait, I thought I put it here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had put it here to show y'all. I got 6 for I think $16 or $17. So that was that. Not a problem. It's so well deserved. So that is one thing. Another thing that I'm gonna do is this year when I get my whole seed catalog, I'm going to order all of my seeds that I don't have for the summer. I'm not ordering fall seeds because by the time I get them, it's going to be December. And I don't want to do that because the seed catalog comes out in November. And I don't want that. I want to make sure that I have my seeds for spring, so I could start January, starting in the house with the seeds. And this way I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Another thing too is I noticed they sell out fast. So I'm gonna be on it. When that seed catalog comes and hits that mailbox, that night I'm looking through it and I'm gonna do an order. So I'm preparing for that so that I know I got the coins to do it. So LGG said, yeah, that's crazy how we have so many different moons this year. Okay, it's crazy. Hey G Hud, how are you? How you doing, hun? And chat six, what? Hey, I'm not sure what you mean. And oh, I see what you're saying. And chat, okay, got you. Um, yeah. So that is one thing that I got. Another thing with fall coming, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I'm always sipping on some tea or a latte. It's pumpkin season, y'all. For those of you that love pumpkins, it's pumpkin season. So what I'm really crushing hard on is the Starbucks pumpkin chai latte cream. It's an iced drink. I'm not sure if you can get it warm, but I have been just sucking them up. I love them. They are so good, so good. So that is one thing I do love about fall. Another thing, guys, is this is a good time for me. Okay, well, that's good to hear. How did it go? Was it too tiring? Hopefully, you didn't do too much. I'm laughing at this. Never eaten it or drank it. Okay, so guys, I am from New York, and in New York we eat pumpkin pie. But it's funny because my family, they are Southerners. So if it's pumpkin pie or sweet potato, it's not going to be pumpkin, guys. It's sweet potato. So when we had family dinner yesterday, they were laughing at me and they were saying, you know, talking about pumpkin versus sweet potato. And it's like, look, you're in the South. You eat sweet potato pie, you don't eat pumpkin. But I do love pumpkin. Oh, so Jihad, I was talking about how things are cheaper, getting cheaper now, summer things for the garden since fall is coming in. And I bought 6 netting. It's like a bag that you put over and it's drawstring that you drawstring at the bottom. And I got 6 and they're good sizes. So I'm just looking for other things. And I'm pretty sure that yes, congrats. I'm sorry. Thank you, Queen. Congrats on getting back to work. I know it probably feels good. Hopefully, you're okay. I'm loving the pumpkin. Me too. Shani, what? I'm going in on it. So she said her feet hurt a little. Aw. Well, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. They probably just got to get used to, being up and around. So that's good. We got you. We got you. We knew what you meant. Team sweet potato. Woohoo! I love sweet potatoes too. So guess what? I'm team sweet potato, but I'm also team pumpkin. I love them both. I laugh when in pumpkin season people say they hate pumpkin. There's no pumpkin in pumpkin spice. It's just cinnamon and ginger. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? There's no pumpkin in pumpkin spice, just cinnamon and ginger. That's funny. I was not aware of that. Pumpkin spice is cinnamon and ginger. And you'd use the pumpkin spice too for your pumpkin pie. That's crazy. So is it that we like pumpkin so much? Or do we just like the combination of cinnamon and ginger? I don't know. Yes, that was an awesome deal. I agree. I'm probably gonna get some more because I have a ton of trees and I just want to make sure that when I start my summer garden and my trees are thriving, that I can get the majority of the fruit. So trying to see who deserves the black card, pumpkin or sweet. I hear you, girl. I hear you. um Speaking of fruit trees, this is also a time where I can assess what I did during the summer. what worked, what didn't work, what I'm happy of, and what I'm not happy about. So Mike is saying, yeah, pumpkin spice is just the seasoning, no pumpkin in it. Yeah. So maybe when you're making the pumpkin pie and you're adding the pumpkin spice to it, it just enhances the flavor. That's what I'm thinking. But I had no idea. So that is so good to know. Yeah, I do too. I do. He's team sweet potato. Okay. So last year I was very happy, or this year I should say, because my pomegranate tree, even though I still didn't get to eat it, I still got 6 to 8 pomegranates. Now eventually they fell off because of the hard rain. But guys, it's still an accomplishment because the year before I only got two blooms. That was it. So I'm hoping next year I'll get even more blooms, and on top of that, maybe be able to get to eat it this year. So I do have 2 pomegranates. One fruited, the other one did not. No blooms at all. Don't know why. But we'll see, what happens next year. So we'll see. Oh, I did that already. So sorry. Another thing is I looked at my kiwi tree. It's a solo kiwi tree. It was kind of rough with the sun. But I have something new that I'll be using to protect them next year. So that's a win-win for me. Another thing too is I will put my shade cloth up sooner. Once I see the temperatures are going higher, I'm going to do that. So, like I say, this is a time for me personally to reflect on what the garden did in the summer. And as always, take notes. Lots of notes. Oh, this side, lots of notes. This is a new book. Y'all see how much I love orange? Got my orange composition. But yeah, taking notes. Um, it is Kiwi Shiny. It's a solo kiwi tree. I got it. I was looking at it. I got it last year at Lowe's. Now it was $94 for this tree. And I was like, there's no way. Nope. Well, I waited till the end of the season and it went down. I think I ended up paying like $33 and I grabbed it. I wish I had there were 2 left. I wish I had gotten both. Next time, that's another thing. I need to reflect a little bit more when I'm purchasing a tree, which I'm not going to purchase any more trees for a while. Um, do I really need 2? And that solo kiwi, I should have gotten 2. My guava trees did well. Little baby guavas, they did not mature. They're not maturing. They're just little. They didn't do well. By now they should have fruited and been ready to harvest, but they weren't. But it's okay because I got fruit. So I did something right. Um anyway, oh yeah, I didn't either. I didn't either. Now when I went to Lowe's, they have the kiwi that you could buy in like it's like a little box package of kiwi. It's not that. It was an actual tree. So I was surprised to see that because I usually see how they have like they'll have the fruit like the blueberry, raspberry in those kind of like little boxes. They're not really boxes, but it's cardboard. And they have those, but it wasn't that. So I was very surprised. And it's tall. It's very tall. It's as tall as I am. And it vines. It's crawling and it vines. So I have 2 posts in it, and that will help it to vine. And it just vines all around. So next year I'm going to be putting a hoop around it as well to help it do well. So back to sales for the fall. I'm pretty sure some of you have been to the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. The seeds are on sale now. Everything is on sale. The pots, the peat pellets, all of that stuff. Even the fertilizer. I mean, I don't use their fertilizer, but it is on sale for those that do use it. Hey, Duval, City Girl Gardener. Good to see you. Thank you for listening while you work. I appreciate you. Yeah, so, I don't really need any more seeds that they have. Their seed selection is okay, but I'm branching more towards seeds of things that you can't get in a grocery store. And what, 2 years ago, I exhausted myself on seeds because they were 10 cent and some were 8 cent. And I bought so many seeds that the receipt was as tall as I was. It was 6 feet long. So I have plenty of seeds that Dollar Tree puts out. But there are other places that are having seeds on sale, the summer seeds. Here's the thing, be careful. I went to a website, I even talked about it, and I thought, oh, this is great. But when I got into the website, I noticed that in order to get the seeds for 50 cents, you had to order like 100 packs. I don't need 100 packs. So there was no point in doing that. Um, yeah, so that's why I do that. I like to get the seeds, like I said, that I can't find in the grocery store. Yes, I love plants. Yep, me too. Me too. Um, Another thing that I'm happy about that I'm reflecting back is my dragon fruit. There was a dragon fruit at Home Depot, and it was looking a little rough. And I bought it, and I believe it was $12. And guys, that thing has spread out so much. So that is something that I'm really, really happy about. So on bias says some of the seeds from the DT don't always germinate. It's frustrating. Makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. No, ma'am, you are not, queen. Not at all. Some of their seeds are just not viable. And that's why I'm saying I'm not really knocking anybody that gets seeds from them, but I will not be getting seeds from them anymore. The variety is just not there. And like you said, you're not having success. So yeah, I don't blame you. That's another thing too. When I look at seeds, when I'm purchasing seeds from Botanical Interest or Baker's Creek, or other places, I look at the reviews. I want to see what the reviews say. Poor germination, good germination. I want to know if I see that a seed doesn't have good reviews. I don't care how much I want it. I don't buy it. I'm just not going to waste my money like that. I'm just can't do it. Can't do it. So Precious said, very true. I'm getting a lot of my seeds from the online nurseries. Yeah, me too, because I want variety. And that's one thing I love in the garden community. We get seeds and it's like, hey, I got this. And someone's like, oh, can I get a few? And they're sending you seeds in this one and that one. It's a wonderful thing. It really is a wonderful thing. So Dual says she bought a dragon fruit from Home Depot. Nice. Nice. That's good. Excuse me, guys. I got to take a sip of this. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's another thing. They had a few. I should have brought two. And that's the thing that I'm going forward. Moving forward, 2 trees. So, also fruit, speaking about fruit that you can't get in the store or is not as good in the store, is persimmons. This is the year, this is the time of year where persimmons are getting the fruit ready. The tree that my neighbor has, which is like 15 feet tall, my goodness, that thing is loaded with persimmons. They're not ripe yet, but they are loaded with persimmons, and I love them. I have a persimmons tree. We'll see what happens. It's a baby. It's probably just about a year or two old. So I don't know if it'll give us fruit, but I will get some persimmons because my neighbor is so generous. She always gives me persimmons from that tree. When I say always, she doesn't just give me 5 or 6. She'll bring boxes at a time. She'll bring a box. Then a few weeks later, another box. Another week, another box. So I'm very blessed in that respect because I love persimmons. So Grown Hudson said, I tend to buy seeds after my first order because some grew and it looks interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I agree. So, hey, Andrew 59, good to see you. Thank you for coming back. Guys, this is Ann Dream 59, and one day maybe she'll have a channel and we can go support her. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing good. Driving in the background. Okay. Thank you so much for coming and supporting. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, what is something you guys are excited about growing this fall? For me, I think it's my mustard greens. I, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm excited about mustard greens. I do have a different variety, and so I'm happy about that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm also happy, guys, because sitting over here are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 trays of seedlings that have germinated. I'm super excited because usually I start so late. I start with one thing and then boom. Okay, broccoli. Nice. I have broccoli in my raised bed already. I'm super happy about that because it looks good. It's little like that, but it's okay. They look nice and strong, so I'm happy. So Shani said my persimmons that I got while I was there is giving me a lot of fruit. That's good, girl. I am so happy to hear that. Roselle in the fall. Nice. That's good. My collard tree. David, I got them seeds too for the collard tree, and I hope they do well. I'm sure we'll see the I'm sure you'll see show everybody. Hey Quinny, thank you for coming. I appreciate the support. Yeah, so Precious says she's excited about the fall winter garden, period. I'm ready for a change. I hear you. Let me tell you how ready I am. I'm the kind of person that hates to pull anything up. I love to give everything a fair chance. Girls, guys, let me tell you something. Garden comrades, kings, queens. This weekend, I said, forget this. I was pulling stuff up, the watermelon vine. It had little baby watermelons. Y'all ain't got time to ripen. Sorry. Chicken food. Gave it to the chickens. Cucumber. Y'all are done. Gave it to the chickens. But my cucumbers, OMG, was doing the thing. Don't cucumber. Okay, hold up, y'all. I'm super excited. Let me move this table back. I'm going to be right back. I want to get the cucumber and show you this cucumber that I harvested. They look so good. Like when I ate them, let me get it. Hold on, because I want to show you the ones that I harvest. Hold on. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I got to show y'all this. Give me a second. All right. So I was out there yesterday and I was cleaning up my yard. So for those of you that don't know what's going on with this hair, for those of you that don't know, I am redoing my whole garden because I want my garden to look pretty. But look at this. You see this thing? Look at how big it is. This one too. I was in the garden doing a little garden dance. And the thing is, and there was others, I took the brush, I cleaned it off, and I just took the skin off. And sometimes I eat the skin, sometimes I don't, but this time I didn't. And guys, I just was eating it like that. They are so good, so good. And I just love the little bud when you clip it. I just love it. And they're heavy. They're solid. I was so tickled. But yeah, I just said, you know what? It still got to go because it's time to start something else. I was never like that. Never. Hey, Psalms. So good to see you. It's so funny you're here. I was doing a little Guys, I am a very sentimental person. And a while back in February, Psalm sent with some seeds in it. And I found the card today. Of course, I put the seeds in the ground, but I found the card today. And just reading it brought me a lot of comfort. I love how generous everybody is. And she is very, very generous. So I just wanted to say thank you. It's nice to have a nice memory. So I appreciate that. But yeah, so I was so tickled, but guess what? I still had to rip up the vine because it's over. It's over. So Florida's out the challenge. Watermelon. Whatever. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see. I succession planted squash, cucumber, okra, lake tomatoes. I mean, that's good. You know what? I don't blame you, Hudson, because I did the same thing. I did okra. I did not cherry tomatoes, ground cherries. I mean ground cherries, the okra, and I planted some squash, the little scallop squash. Because I'm like, hey, I got time. I got time. And if it decides to get really chilly, I'll throw it in the greenhouse and it'll be good. It will be good. Yes, so she is speaking to everybody. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. They were really, I was so happy. I've been getting cucumbers that size all summer. It's amazing. Oh, it flatlined. Well, I'm sorry. I wish mine would have grown like that this year. I miss making my homemade pickles. Now that's something, girl, I'm gonna have to try next year. Learn how to do pickles, how to pickle them. I heard it's very easy, so we'll see. You know what, David? You a mess. You a mess, really. Hey, Kenneth Wilkinson, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's definitely a queen. Anyway, so I guess you are assuming that you're gonna be the watermelon king again, Mr. Corey. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So anyway, I am trying to think of ways that I can plant a little bit more. So what I did was I redid my garden. Um, and I'm kind of holding out on that video because I wanted to take you from beginning to end. And I don't know if I can because I'm super excited. I was thinking about editing it tonight and dropping it tomorrow. And I know I said that last week, but then I started filming a little bit more. And I was like, oh no. So we'll see. Um, excuse me 1 minute, guys. I know this is crazy, but I need to um okay. Okay. Had to do that. Okay. I'm sorry. Somebody important was sending me a message and I needed to respond. Um, Train of thought. Patty pans were my surprise of the summer. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. I've never grown them. I tried last year, and the bugs ate them up. The bugs just tore it up, tore it up, tore it up. I still got some out there. Nice. That's nice. I mean, if you can, and it's healthy and you don't need the real estate, go for it. Me, I want to go hard in the paint with my winter garden. First of all, there's less bugs, less bugs. Second of all, I'm super happy because this year I have more of a variety of collards, broccoli, mustard greens, kale, and spinach. And I love the greens. I love it. They're good for you. They're so good for you. You can do smoothies, you can cook them, you can intertwine your cabbage, your collard, your kale, your mustards and your cabbage. You can mix it all up. I love doing that. So that's why I'm super excited about that. Um, like I said, I'm excited because it's fall, but there's another reason I'm excited too, and it has nothing to do with gardening. Every year I crochet a blanket for one of my children and myself. So I'm working on a nice blanket for myself for my bed. It is orange and blue, which is the combination that runs through the house basically. I love orange, my husband loves blue. I love those colors together. I'm from New York, so I was growing up a Knicks fan and they are orange and blue. Here in the South where we are, they have Savannah State, which is a HBCU college. Their colors are orange and blue. So I love the color combination of orange and blue together. So I am doing that. I love to crochet. It's, wonderful because it's so relaxing. So that's another reason why I'm excited about fall, even though it has nothing to do with gardening. I'll have frost in 2 weeks. I'm done with outside, whatever this. Oh, what? That's right. I forget you're in a shorter growing season. Well, listen, it is what it is. Back to the Arrow Farm. Hey, sis, how are you? I saw you harvesting. I didn't have time to speak, but yes, I caught you. I caught you. Let me tell you, I love it when you have your son and he's riding his bike. He goes hard with that bike. Them little feet and them little legs be going on that bike. I'm like, it's so cute. It reminds me of when my children were little. Sorry, I don't get hung up on editing. If I spent time perfecting, it will never come out. I spend more time working in the garden. You know what? You're right. I probably shouldn't worry so much about editing. But here's the thing. I am so concerned. Did I get this from the right angle? Was I turned right? Was I, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not at the right angle, but maybe I should just throw one out there and see what happens, see what kind of feedback I get. But yeah, when you edit, for me, it takes so long, so long. So I might just do that. Just throw it out there, upload it, and see what happens. I'm crocheting orange and blue. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. See, a lot of teams, the orange and blue. I love it. I love it. It's such a great color combination. Hey, Tin, how are you? Good to see you, sis. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. So, everybody start dropping your temps. I didn't ask, but drop your temps. I mentioned it earlier. Mine was 76. It only went up to 82. It is currently, let's see if it dropped any. Yeah, it's 75 now. 75. And guys, the low is going to be 69. We haven't had 69 in a long time. That's why I say fall is definitely in the air. Definitely in the air. We just want to see and learn. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to just do it. I'm going to just have to do it. I'm a, ay. Trying to say, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to just step out there, take a leap of faith, and throw the video up and see what happens. See what happens. Because I'm so used to editing and taking my time. It takes forever. It really does. It takes forever. And you know what? The good thing about it is the gardening community is so forgiving. If y'all see something out of sorts, y'all know, hey, y'all do it too. So you're right. I probably should just go ahead on and just do it. So anyway, I have to go and finish working. Listen, sis, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Real quick, how is your mom? How is your mom doing? Wow, 93. Good for you. 87. You can have it. I'll take the 87. I will take the 87. Let's see, 77. Yep. Just 2 degrees higher. So Duval and I are close. We are about an hour and 45 minutes, 50 minutes away from each other. Hey, Riri's Garden, how are you? Salute, big bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, take care, precious. Hopefully, her mom. Yes, and put that up there. Looks like I am buffering, guys. I do apologize. Uh, I love the cool mosquito. Me too. Me too. Because before, well, I don't know. I've created a bug repellent. Some of you already know that, called Back Off. And it is in some stores or store. It's in a health food store. Uh, I love the fact that there are less bugs. That is the one thing that I'm tickled about for the fall garden. So, yes, absolutely. It's 83 here. Nice, nice, nice. Mom is doing good. She's resting. Send her my love from one sister to another. Tell her I'm glad she's doing okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I know, right? He's warmer than Florida and warmer than Georgia. And I'm Southern Georgia. So the weather's crazy in itself. Anyway, the weather is straight crazy. We've been getting a lot of rain. Like, yeah, you right. You so right. Hey, Cece. Cece, guess what? I finally did it. I finally mailed it. Finally, this weekend. So I hope you like what's in there. Sent you a little something something extra since I took so long. Funny part is even though hot trees dropping leaves. Wow, that's crazy. I'm telling you, this weather is insane. It messes up the animals. You know, I see when it gets warm, they shed their coats. Dogs, I'm talking about. And then as soon as it starts getting cold, but then it gets warm again. So kind of crazy, kind of crazy. I've been seeing an increase in different varieties of spot. Whoa, that's not cool. I don't like spiders. And I know I have a lot in my garden, but I also have a lot of anoles, which are those little like lizards, and they are having a good time. Having a good time. Yes, exactly, sis. Finally. I tell you, guys, it's crazy. It's so crazy. My post office. But anyway, yeah. So like I was saying, you know, I'm happy it's here. There's so many things that I can do now. I'm excited because my garden is taking on different shape. I'm also excited because I already have my greenhouse up. I don't have the cover on, but the end of this month, I'm going to put it up. So in about 2 weeks, I'm going to put the cover up. Because if temperatures are going down now, that means certain things are going to have to go in the greenhouse. I love the fact that I reinforced my greenhouse. I couldn't afford the one I wanted. The one I really wanted, guys, would have been between 10 and 12,000. And your girl ain't gonna do that. That's just not gonna happen. But what I did was I used rebar to put at each post of my greenhouse, and I attached it with there is the zip ties, but they have metal zip ties. And so all the rebarbs are there. You put those in the ground. So that greenhouse should not blow away. 86, nice. Should not blow away this year. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Um Also, I'm thinking I probably should. I clearly hate spiders for those that see the video. We know, girl. Yes. Absolutely. Whoa. Yes, that's way too hot. Were the windows open and it was still 110? Because dang, that is hot. That is really hot. Yeah. So I'm excited. I the last garden tour that I did a um premiere, but I'm thinking the next tour will be a live tour, and I will just use my phone and I will do the tour like that. Because I have the Z Fold, so it is a little bit larger than a regular phone. I don't necessarily want to go live vertically because it would be hard for me to see. So with my phone being the Z Fold, I think I'll be able to see comments with no problem, and I'd be able to respond. But yeah, oh wow, the window was, oh my goodness, wow, that is hot. That is really hot. My goodness. Yeah, that's another thing. I need to buy another thermometer for my greenhouse. And I usually get one that I monitor from inside the house. So much easier. So, anyway, that is what I am doing. I'm going to sit down, figure out what I need, what I don't need, and I'm going to be ordering it and taking my time. Um, I also have the old. So, for those of you that may not know, I had two greenhouses last year and the year before that blew away, but I kept the covers. So, what I'm thinking about doing is cutting the greenhouse cover, the old ones, at the bottom so that the bottom half of my greenhouse is double or triple reinforced, and just clamp it along, because it has the bars going vertically and the bars going horizontally. If I clamp it, that would reinforce it even more and keep it more snug in there. And I do have a greenhouse heater, trying not to use the heater so much. I'm not afraid of anything burning or anything like that, because where it's situated, it won't fall, and it is on cement. It's a big 12 by 12, no, 24, yeah, 24 by 24 square that I have, that I set it on, and it's made for the greenhouse. So I don't have any fear of it burning or anything like that. Nothing is near it that would catch it. But if I could do that, that means I would have less times or less days where I need to cut it up. And that's what I want. I'm all about trying to minimize what I do so that my bill is not high. My bill is not high. Also, too, I assessed my water collection system, and what I have out there now, that rain barrel has to go. The zipper is done. It's done. It is not even zipping. So I got to get a good one. Um, they are a little pricey for what I want, but we'll see. Yeah, 24 by 24, because man, I'm not trying to mess with that thing and it fall over and stuff is burning out there. We ain't going there. So that's big enough. And the heater is not that large. So there's enough space around it. I set it in the middle. Even if it were for some reason to tip over, it would still be fine. It would still be fine. So yeah, I'm doing that. So Cece said the seedlings are not getting a heater. They better hold hands and keep warm in the greenhouse and snuggle up. Exactly, exactly. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. What I've been doing, guys, is I've been starting seeds in the Aero farm and then transferring it into a pot, and that's how I'm doing it. Actually, I should say not a pot, but a raised bed. So that's what I did with the broccoli, and the collards that I have out there so far. So this weekend I started cauliflower, some more cauliflower, some more kale, another variety of the collard tree, the thousand head collard. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it all turns out. I am hoping that it does wonderful. So we'll see, and you'll see, because of course I'll be sharing. The chicken coop, don't have anything to worry about that. Those girls beast it out. I just, it amazes me. I read a post 2 years ago when we got the chickens, when we first had them. We got them in August, and they went outside by, I think, October, August, yeah, October. And I was so worried about them being cold, even though we do have mild winters, we do have some nights where it gets cold. And this guy said, you should not humanize your chickens. They will withstand the temperature, the rain, the cold. They will be fine. And they are. I felt up under my chickens' fur, like under their wings, and you put your, it's warm. They're fine. They get on their roost, they huddle together, and they beast it out. So I don't have to do anything for them for the winter. Now that you mentioned water collection, you remind me that apparently it's a depth of really Wayne Water Garden Senate inspector. Wow, what? Wow. I never heard of that. Oh my goodness. I do know that when the water is low, they'll tell us if your address is an odd number, you can water on odd days. If it's even, then even numbers. But that I did not know. Actually sending out inspectors. That's crazy, Psalms. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So Cece said her broccoli started in hydroponic first. They're doing good. That's so encouraging. I'm so glad you shared that because this is the first time that I'm doing that. And I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna be frank with you. And I'm nervous because when I did my herbs, I usually I took the herbs out when I did the herb challenge and put them outside. And the amaranth was the only one that thrived, that really, really thrived. So I was a little nervous, but the broccoli seemed to do good. So, guys, I know that beets are a root crop, but I started beets in the hydroponic. And once they get a little size, they're gonna go in their raised bed. So I really, really hope that it does well too. Chicken run hot. Yes, they do. They do. I had no idea. Hey, Orlando Gardner, good to see you. I hope to see you again at the Soil Expo. Good to see you. Good to see you. This man, y'all, doing big things. Big things. Let me tell you, if only. Well, if you get cold, you can stick chicken under your arm. One under each arms. Yeah, right? I tell you. And let me tell you, they would love it. The Buff Orpingtons would love it. They love to be in your arms. My rooster too. He's a bantam, but he's he's a little guy, but he his crow is bigger than his his crow is bigger than his peck, if you will. He's so hard. If you come out there, he's crawling, crawling. But when you go to pick him up, he submits. Okay, okay, you want to hold me? Come on. And he'll sit there forever, right in the crook of your arm. When you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? We want to see it. I just barely heard of it this morning too. It happens. Wow, that's crazy. Well, listen, I'm glad you know now. You know, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So good for you. I got my first ever. Yay! My first short that I ever did was about broccoli. My son-in-law said, Ma, he came to visit. He said, Ma, I see your broccoli doing good. You should do a short. And I was like, a short? What's a short? And I went out there and I just was like, broccoli, broccoli. I went in the house. We ate. And at night he said, see how many views you got. And I had like over 500 or 600 views. And then it went to over 1,000. I was so shocked. But that is good news. Your first ever broccoli. It's so exciting. So exciting. Oh, hey, Nikki. Good to see you. I saw you did a video yesterday. I did not get to check it out, but I will, as I always do. Just super busy, busy. Nikki. Good to see you. How's the fam? Hope everybody's doing good. Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, he is very submissive. I'm telling you. I got him from Sherry from Black's Tropical. She had two, and she asked me if I wanted one, and I was like, I don't need one. She's like, girl, take this rooster. Talk to Mr. Pescatarian. He was like, yeah, it'll be good. So we got him. And when she brought him, that's where he was, under her arm. And she gave him to us, and he just stayed there. And I was like, let me put him down. So he doesn't mind. I love the fact that our birds, our girls, don't mind us holding them. One of those sugar apples. Okay? I need a sugar apple and a lot of other things he got growing because that stuff looked good. Good. Real good. Yeah, no worries, life. Sis, you said nothing but listen, I understand. A reason why I have to catch it today and couldn't do it yesterday. Life be life in y'all. You just gotta keep moving. So anyway, yeah, I am really excited. I'm trying to think. Oh. This is another thing I'm excited about. My pear trees. So my parents have that big pear tree by their house, and I've tried to propagate it. The first time, fantastic. Rain a week, they died. Tried it before, nothing. Well, I got another cutting, and I got a leaf on that cutting. It doesn't have roots, but it got a leaf, and I stripped it of all the leaves. So when I saw that baby leaf, I was so happy. So it is in soil. I did a mix of cocoa core, vermiculite, and perlite, because I know you got to keep it moist. I'm hoping I could do it. And this is a big cutting. It's about maybe 3.5 feet tall. I decided I want to do a big one instead of the little ones, a bunch of little ones. So we'll see. And her tree is huge. But yeah, I wanted to get it because they're moving, and I always got pears from that tree. Yes, a leaf. I know, right? So exciting. Another thing is I already have 2 pear trees. Guys, in my mind and on paper, I've mapped out, and I'm putting them in the ground. Yes, girl, a leaf is a start. I'm putting them in the ground. So like I said, I've been so inspired by certain people's garden, Nikki, that I've done mine over, and I'm still in the process, but I've drawn out different sections. So now I'm going to put those trees in the ground. So I'm super excited about that. So what state is their water catcher garden inspection rolling through? Yes, please let us know if you know. So yeah, I'm excited about that. My daughter told me, draw it out. And that's what I've been doing. And so I finished with the first section. I know what to do. And I'm so happy. It's really taking shape. I got nice, clear, concise rows of garden beds, of containers. It looks neat. There's no debris around it. It looks so good. I'm happy. So now I got to work on the other side. The other side is where I'm going to put the trees in the ground. So, or some of the trees. So, thanks. It is. So we will see, and you will see. Wow, that's a serious little tree plant. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, they're pear trees. They can get to be 10 to 15 feet tall. I won't let them. The tallest I will let them get is 8 feet, because I want to be able to reach my fruit. If it's at the top, I want to be able to reach it. I'm 6 feet. I'm giving you 2 feet. So it's going to grow out before it grows up. And I definitely feel like that is the move. I feel like they will do better. When lightning strikes, it puts nutrients in the ground. It puts all of the things that they could benefit from is in the ground. And so I'm going to do that. Yes, David, that's true. That's so true. I mean, it's going to work. So what I've decided to do, and I'm glad you brought that up, is I always watch my garden, how the sun comes up, which side, south facing or what. Okay. But the area I'm going to put it, there's a tree in my neighbor's yard that I can only prune, but it'll be good because that'll provide a canopy, and that will help with the shade. So that is definitely true. Oh wow. Okay, that's right. She did say Minnesota. So we just keep your eyes peeled, your ear to the ground, and let people know. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, is it in her state? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's one thing I do love. You get to, when you look at other people's videos and you listen to them, go to their lives. For me personally, I've gained so much. I love gardening. I do. I've learned a lot on my own. But honestly, I've learned more from listening to you good people. I really, really have. Now, I know you cannot take what everybody says and do it because different zones, different personalities, different likes. But when you see something you like, when I see something I like, I pay attention. I watch how it's done. I look at the effort that's put in it. And I realize I need to put a little bit more effort in keeping my garden neater and cleaner and more organized. So when I see a garden that I love, I take note, and that's what I did. So to me, this community is amazing. This community is awesome because y'all are so forthcoming with different things. Um, David Corey, you a mess. What I learned from David Corey was how to grow a watermelon and call him Scully and put a little hat on his head and win watermelon wars. No, seriously, I've learned something from you, David, honestly. I don't know if you remember this because sometimes people say things and they don't really know what type of impact it has. But you told me, stop throwing away them scraps. Stop. And I listened. I listened. And I think that's why things are doing so good. Why I got these giant cucumbers? Because I have a net bag and I have it hanging, the string hangs outside. I put the food skins, this, that in there, and it sits in there. It sits in there, and all those nutrients are extracted. And you did tell me stop throwing it away. So you kind of was being funny, but you actually were right. Um oh my gosh. So I've learned so much. So much. Yeah. Nikki, you know, you're the one when it comes to that. Help me to inspire me. Yeah, you really are. So guys, I've learned a lot from a lot of you. Um, yeah, yeah, David. It's true. Something or another, whether it's the gardening, whether it's about chickens, there's always been something that I've learned. Different things in the kitchen. We're growing with Hudson, who likes to cook. Just different things. So I've learned a lot. So guys, the hour is up. You know, I usually stay on an hour. Um, I was gonna stay on longer, but I'm gonna tell you something. For some reason or another, I could not sleep. I'm so sleepy right now. And when I get sleepy, I get silly. And I would hate for y'all to see me getting sleepy. So I'm going to wish everybody stay close so she can say your name. So Riri's garden, she's amazing. Amazing. Thank you guys for coming. I love and appreciate y'all. Have a good week. And yes, David, I'm about to do it because I'm so tired. You know, it's crazy. Like, why do you get up and can't sleep and then can't go back to sleep when you know you're sleepy? So listen. Hey, Texas Lala, thank you for coming. If you haven't already, please, guys, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I did not get relief from my. Oh no! What? That's insane. That's insane. Riri's Garden, thank you for coming. Cece's Texas Gardening, thank you. LGG, gracias. Psalms, love you, girl. Thank you. Texas, Lala, thank you for coming. David Corey, Bezos. Mike, as always, thank you. I appreciate you. Quinny, thank you so much for coming. Of course, I appreciate Nikki, the OCD's chick, growing with Hudson. I appreciate each and every one of you. 10, all of you. Precious, I know you left, but that's okay. I appreciate you. Duval, City Girl Gardner, thank you. If I forgot to mention your name, please forgive me. In any event, whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Go Cello.